All right, hell yeah,
Cool.
man. There's definitely some. It's not really. I wouldn't say that's a punk rock song, but there's definitely some punk undertones.
Yeah, I was like, someone just did the upstrokes. Someone just did the upstrokes.
Yeah, we I gotta win over some new fans, you know.
That's right. You're like, hey, hi, you guys remember me?
Right. That's why I put the little reggae in the bridge there, you know.
Yeah, there's some reggae. Would you say that most of the bands that you've been in have been more punk, or are they kind of a mix of different? Because that's kind of more alternative, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's always going to be that undercurrent to anything I do because, well, A, like my voice is just my voice. And then B, there's just that deep-rooted influence from when I was learning to write songs and play music. That's just, you know, me coming up and that's always going to be there. But
he's irate, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get rid of it. I think Southern California and reggae like goes hand in hand.
I don't think. Yeah. I've embraced it more. I used to have a real aversion to like the whole white boy reggae thing, and you know, I'm getting older now, so sometimes it's great to have like a michelada on a Sunday and listen to Iration or something. I guess.
Yeah, exactly, or Dirty Heads or something along those.
Or on Wednesday,
or on a Wednesday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whatever day fills Sebastian's heart at the end of the day.
That's right.
Now, Ava, do you ever listen to reggae? I have to ask that question.
You are from Southern California.
Yeah, it's true. I don't really on my own, but I don't like
opposed to it.
Yes.
You don't tell someone to shut it off if they're playing it.
So Sebastian, we're gonna play Dirty Heads. Just a bunch of like reggae bands that like see if she gets mad at the end of this weekend.
I'm with Ava, actually. I'm with Ava on all this.
Pepper, all those bands, man, they're freaking awesome, dude.
No, they do very well. You know, I think this song in particular was coming from more of like the Police and some more like more new wave kind of vibes with some of that.
Right.
Yeah, like that I like a lot.
Yeah.
The only thing I think it was missing was synth. Like for some reason I want to hear. It's just very lightly. I was like looking for the heavy synth. You know what I mean? I was like, it's got to have that.
Well, my weekend album, like the weekend, will be out soon enough, and that'll be not all synth for you.
Okay, thank you.
For Sam, we're doing all synth.
Yep.
So,
hey,
guitars aren't cool anymore anyway, right?
Yeah, no, they're not, because I'll be in San Diego on the October 7th. So at the Morrow. So yeah.
Okay.
Do you find it hard to split your time between Save Ferris practice and then doing your own solo project with having kids and families?
When things are really moving, we're just starting to get the Save Ferris train rolling again, because we've got this show September 10th, which is a Friday here in Redondo Beach, California, called Beach Life Festival, it's a huge festival. We're playing earlier in the day, but we're sharing the stage with Jane's Addiction is playing.
I saw that. Yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah, Men at Work and Ben Harper and like it's like all these like legacy acts and stuff like Sugar Ray and it's all this crazy shit.
That's cool, man.
But so that'll be like the first kind of comeback after this long break. All we did was a live stream about a year ago. So I haven't really seen anybody in about a year. So my music's been keeping me busy, and I got 2 kids and all the boring dad life.
All the boring
shit.
I was looking for a Save Ferris. I was looking for a new Save Ferris song on YouTube earlier. I was like, "There's got to be one on here." I was looking. I saw like 4 years ago, and I didn't see you on any. So I asked Sam. I was like, "I can't find a song." He's like, "Oh no, here, hold on. He has his own solo project."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay. We're gonna go with that video."
We started to do pre-pro for a new album, for a new Save Ferris album, like a little over a year ago, and it just everything's just kind of in limbo still. We'll see what happens. There's still a ton of demos kicking around and stuff. That really is like Monique's baby. So
right.
Kind of when she gives the green light, we all go. That's why I do so much of my own stuff and always stay creative, is because that's a legacy act, and that's something that it's given me a huge boost to my resume and a huge boost to my experience and a lot of stuff over the last few years. It's just it's when she wants to do it, we do it, and we go out there, and then the tours get booked and things like that happen. But if she's feeling like downtime or whatever, then we all have our own lives and things.
I wonder if the 20-year-olds at the concert even know what Save Ferris means. I don't even know that Ava knows what Save Ferris means. Ava, do you know what Save Ferris is? I knew it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
Save Ferris because he's like supposed to be sick, but he's not really sick. Anyways.
They got the water tower in the movie, and they put Save Ferris. Oh, and that's
and you knew that. We're probably similar in age. Similar in age, man. So I hope to see Save Ferris come out with another music video sometime soon. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
I bet there's tons of fans. And is it kind of, have you been in other bands that have been as big as Save Ferris? When you go to the concerts, people are singing the song right back to you? I would assume that probably happens, right?
Yeah, I've been really lucky that I've gotten to play with a lot of really talented people, whether it be friends asking me to come play guitar or my own stuff. I had a band here in San Diego for a long time called The New Addiction, and we toured a little bit. We were more on that kind of very, very much more of a punk rock band, but a melodic rock band as well. More
cool,
like something like between Alkaline Trio and NoFX or something.
Nice.
But
that sounds cool.
Yeah, and we did that for a long time, like 10 years off and on. And so we garnered a good fan base in San Diego and abroad. We toured a little bit and it was fun. But besides that, I toured with this band Bleed the Dream in the early 2000s when all that screamo stuff was really hitting, and we did a couple Warped tours and things, and yeah, man. So I mean, I definitely got to play in front of some really huge crowds.
That's exciting.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of name and like legacy, Save Ferris for sure is by far probably the biggest thing I've been a part of. Yes.
Yeah, so far. I'm gonna say this story now. I said at the beginning of the show I got a story about Santee, okay? So,
lies.
Here's the story. Lies. So I was in a band in California, and we were actually picking up a guy who played guitar to join the band with us, right? He lived in Santee. I lived in Vacaville, California, like Northern California.
So far away.
We drive like 10 hours, right, to get to Santee. Yeah. We get there, and so he has like all his little clothes, like his little tiny guitar amp, puts it in the back of the truck, okay? There's two. Now, we're broke. We are completely fucking broke, right? So the first story is we go to Denny's, and we can't afford the food at Denny's, so I find it. I swear to God.
Dine and dash.
No. I found a fly on the windowsill, and I put it in my orange juice carafe, and I said that it flew in there and died. And I asked for my meal to be free, and they gave me a free meal. But I put the fly in there. The second story is we drove. I don't know how familiar you are with California, but we got all the way to Fairfield, California, which is like nine and a half hours away, right?
Yeah.
The next town over is Vacaville. By the time we get to Vacaville, we turn, and all his shit, his name is Jeremy, by the way, all his stuff has fallen out of my truck, right?
Oh, shit.
So, like, we don't know where it went. So the next day we go to the mall to buy him new clothes, and all his shit is right there on the side of the highway. We made it all the way from Santee to Fairfield, California, and dude, his amp was completely busted. But we plugged it in, and it fucking worked. I swear to God, the amp still worked. And that's the only one time I went to Santee, California. That's like right on the border, isn't it? Like it's like Santee then Mexico.
It's down there. Yeah, it's down there. It's I'm sure there's some wonderful people in Santee, and I've spent some time there before. But
Santee's nice. They got a nice lake over there, Elsinore.
It's a beautiful place.
We got an ocean.
I just think in the current climate we're in, it seems to be a lot of those pictures when you see like the Nazi vehicles and things. Have you ever seen any of that stuff? Oh, hold on, my computer. No. I'm just be like. Where there's like some big swastika on the back of an SUV or something, and it's usually traced back to Santee, California, where they're
really. I've seen that in Kansas.
Unfortunately,
Kansas. Santee, I wouldn't think so.
They used to call it
diverse there.
They used to call it Klan.
Yeah.
Oh, his phone cut out.
Yeah. Well, we got this to.
Did he come back?
No, I had a question. But you guys talk so much.
He says Clay P, and then all of a sudden it cuts out.
They kicked him off, but here we go. We'll just throw this.
Yeah, Sam sent that to me. Hopefully he doesn't think we kicked him off.
I hope not either.
Plan T and Nazis.
There he goes. He's back.
Sorry.
I was like, hopefully he doesn't think we kicked him off by saying Clan T or something like that.
So
yes, hopefully he's not running with that one.
Yeah, so but that's all right. We went ahead and shared this with you. So
oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oh, yes, Emo Durst. Yes.
We got
this was amazing. I really like this whole.
Yeah, here's the thing. We've been Tiffany, who runs PR for Attic Echo. We've been talking about it. It's like, if they don't come out with a fucking single right after this, I'm going to be pissed at their marketing team, because they got everyone's attention from Lollapalooza that's all they're talking about. So it would be the perfect opportunity to drop that single, because everyone's going to listen to it. So
they're going to have to listen to it looking like that.
Well,
I was a hater back in the day. Believe me, I was.
You were?
I was a punk rock kid. It was like that was all this.
Oh man,
I was a Korn, Limp Bizkit guy, but. As I've gotten older,
I respect it too.
Fucking bangs, man.
Yeah, and he doesn't give up, and he plays the same set, and he plays it like he I don't know. But then again, what we're at the end of the day, Sebastian loves his Fred Durst. I think he would probably. I think you would sleep with Fred Durst if you give him the opportunity.
I would.
I think so.
He's a lot smarter than we'd like to think.
Yep, he is. I mean, and then his guitarist is absolutely phenomenal. No one talks about that guy, but I mean, stage. Yeah, Wes's stage presence, his arrangement of shit is just amazing. So
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Ava. That's right. Ask it.
I want to go back to songwriting really quick and ask if there's a specific thing in your life that you tend to write about more than others.
That's a really good question. I think when I was
she always has the good ones.
I know. We talk about bullshit questions, and she always comes up with the good ones.
Coming with this real, honest.
Makes you think.
That's a good one. I think for me, it was a lot when I was younger. It was obviously a lot about relationships or wanting to be wanted or love a girl,
of course,
or be like a loser. Like all Descendant songs always had that kind of thing, and I always resonated with that kind of thing. But there was, as I got older, there's been a lot more. Unfortunately, I've experienced a lot more death and mortality in life with family and friends in the last few years, which has certainly shifted my perspective on my writing, being a dad, being just growing up in just the world around me. I think I'm a little bit more of an observer all around. So I think that that's far more something that just cathartically comes out now when I write. Is way more about just human I don't know, interaction.
Well, you can write about diversifying your bonds and making sure you invest in your 401k. Make sure you have a living will.
Insurance.
Financial advice. I won't take any of it though. I can't say it.
You'll be like Wu-Tang.
Yeah, he got a Wu-Tang.
Yeah, well, so yeah, there you go, Wu-Tang. You guys never seen that Dave Chappelle is diversify your bonds.